Hello beauties, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to see what this project is going to turn out to, then please stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so for this project, we are going to attempt a rainbow patch. So I decided to use the colors starting from red on down. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. I used VIA colors. I used one Adore color, and I don't quite remember the name of the other bottle. I believe it's a Via product as well. I'm not too sure, but I did zoom in on it in the beginning of the video, but it's called Mood Indigo. I will try my best to remember to leave everything down below in the description bar. This is some beauty supply store hair, so it's a little on the cheap end, which is why it looks a little bit on the thin side. But I mean, I'm on a budget, so I was working with what I had, and I really wanted to recreate this to the best of my ability and to the best of my affordability, so that is what I used. And I don't like the way that it turned out. I should have used a different thread, but I knew I had thread at home, so I was kind of being lazy, and it just turned out to be a little bit tackier than I expected it to be. So that was a mistake on my end. So if I were you, I would definitely use a lighter thread if I'm going to use blonde hair and a blonde cap, because that's what I used. I did use a dome cap. I would not recommend using a dome cap. I would say go ahead and use the wig caps, the ones with the adjustable straps in the back. Those are a little bit more breathable and a little bit more comfortable. And I don't know, I thought I got the mesh dome cap, but I got the regular solid one. I don't know. I was moving too fast. I was super excited and just really eager to do this project. So I did a lot of small mistakes. Like I did not spray my closure. So a little bit of the lace got tinted in the front with the red. But I mean, that's totally fine as well. And one other mistake I made was with the red. Whenever I was doing the purple shampoo watercolor method to tone my blonde hair, I should have done that part first and then done my dye, because when I put it in the water, the red began to bleed a little bit on some of the other blonde hair, and it made a small like peachy pink colored patch on some of the other hair on the closure. I'm not really that upset about it, but again, if you want to avoid that mistake, I would definitely do the watercolor method before I do the color patch part. Okay, and then another tip you want to do is make sure you have like saran wrap, aluminum foil, or here you see me using wax paper to make sure that whenever you flip your hair over to continue to do the colors, that none of the other colors get on your other hair and color that as well. And then you want to make sure you are rinsing off your brush, or have multiple brushes, or make sure you are thoroughly rinsing off your brush between each application of each color, because you don't want to mix any of the colors and create anything kind of funky and not what you're going for. You want to do your best to blend the two colors together. You can take your, as you see me doing right here, take your fingers and like massage the color in there, and that will give you a better blend as well. And also make sure that you have all of the strands coated. You're using, it's only a patch, so you know you can use as much of the bottle as you would like. I only use one bottle of everything, and then I still have some left over. But of course, if you're going to do your whole head, then you're going to want a few bottles of color. So you just do what you can do and make sure you saturate each strand to the best of your ability. Okay, next you see that the hair is dry. So what I did was leave the color on for probably like 2, maybe 3 hours, and then I rinsed it out in cold water. And surprisingly enough, everything rinsed clear. I didn't get any color in the sink, so I was really happy about that and actually really surprised because I was kind of frightened that some of the colors would bleed together, but it ended up turning out pretty nice. And then now you can just see me curling the bangs to frame my face and give me those like big Farrah Fawcett, like bang curls. I guess that's what you call them. I don't really know what they call, but I've always really loved the middle part with some big swoopy curls in the front, and I thought it would look really cute with this splash of color in the front. So that's what you see me doing. I did want to keep in mind that I let the hair air dry overnight. So in the morning, I did take the blow dryer and blow dry the rest that was still like a little bit damp that wasn't dry. So I didn't want to put too much heat on it. I did use a heat protectant. I used the Chi heat protectant to try to eliminate as much frizz as possible. But again, as you can see throughout the video, it did get a little bit frizzy, but it's okay. You work with what you got. It turned out pretty okay. Again, I wish I had a better quality of hair, and I think if I had made the wig a little bit better, I would be more satisfied with it. But again, I wanted to experiment. This is all trial and error, and it just brought back the passion of doing hair. So I really had a wonderful time doing this. But on to the makeup part because I have rambled over everything else. So for the makeup, I'm using the Take Me Back to Brazil palette and the Makeup Revolution Marvelous Mattes palette. I pretty much used the majority of the BH Cosmetics palette, and I think I used the orange and the yellow out of the orange, the yellow, and the white out of the Marvelous Mattes palette. Everything else came from the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Okay, y'all, so to cut my crease, I'm going to use a makeup wipe. I have found that this is so easy. I don't know who was the first to come up with it. I saw a couple of people do it, and I was like, girl, why are you not doing this? This is so easy, and it gives you such a cleaner look. So I started doing this, and I like it. I like it a lot. I would suggest doing it this way. It just makes everything so much easier. So I took a lighter concealer to do my base. If you have a white concealer, then please use that. I don't have a white concealer or a white base, so I just used that yellow LA Girl face or concealer. So you can really use whatever you want. And the lashes that I have on today are in the style Doll from Sharp Beauty. I will try to leave that information down below in the description box as well. Shout me out if I did not, so that I can put it in there. And then for the glitter liner, what I used was a really old glitter liner that I've probably had for years, and it's dried out, but I like the fine tip on it. So I took the tip of that and then I dipped it in like a white eyelash glue. And then this little glitter, I'll try to find the name of it. I used the glitter from AOA Studio. I don't know if you all are familiar with the store Shop Miss A, but that's where I got the glitter from. It was only $1, and yeah, that's the glitter that I'm using. I wanted to try something different and experiment, and I'm really happy with the way that everything turned out. Oh, the yellow in my waterline is the Shockwave LA Girl Neon Eyeliner. Yeah, that's the one that it is. Oh my God, it's so creamy. I love it so much, and I really want to go get the color green in that same liner because they're bomb. So I didn't record an intro or an outro for this, y'all. Please forgive me. You'll see later on. But I did want to tell y'all that I tried the lace glue, the olive oil firm grip glue to put my wig on. And I used like just a hint of the Got2b spray. And y'all, this baby is holding on. Do you hear me? Like, it is such a secure hold. Like, I would strongly suggest it. I'm going to try my best to remember to put it in the next video. But yes, this is the final look. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hey y'all, so I'm sitting here editing this video and I realized I did not create an intro or an outro. So this is it. I already took my lashes off. My curls have legit already failed. And yeah, I just want to give y'all a finished of what it ended up looking like. I put yellow eyeliner on, and then I put purple and the baby blue color underneath. This all looks a little bit more green than this one. I was outside. I started sweating. I was trying to take some pictures in the mirror and all of that. So yeah, there's that. I'm about to finish editing this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you learned from my mistakes, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much.